Okay, so who hasn't fantasized about ditching their 9 to 5
Like,
and having money just magically appear in their bank account?
right.
We're talking about
Yeah.
making money online.
Which can feel,
Huge
and also maybe a little bit overwhelming.
Definitely.
That's why this deep dive is perfect.
Because you've got a stack of resources to guide us.
Think of it less like a get-rich-quick scheme.
And more like choosing your own adventure.
Oh.
I am so here for the adventure analogy.
Yeah,
So.
no magic beans.
Gotcha.
Where should someone even begin if they're like
Brand new.
to this whole online earning thing?
A great starting point is freelancing.
It's how a lot of people kind of dip their toes into the online income pool.
And for good reason.
Okay.
Break it down for us.
What exactly is freelancing in the digital age?
So it's basically offering your skills,
Things like
writing even virtual assistants
for clients online.
instead of having a traditional job.
Think of platforms Fiverr as like digital marketplace.
Where you can connect with clients globally.
So it's kind of like having your own business.
But instead of selling products, you're selling your skills.
Exactly.
And just like any business.
Building a strong reputation is really important.
That makes
Creating a portfolio.
That highlights your best work.
Setting competitive rates.
Don't undervalue yourself and delivering top-notch work every single time.
Right.
Because those client reviews
can make or break you.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're starting out.
Especially at the beginning.
Any insider tips?
For standing out in what I imagine is a pretty crowded
online marketplace.
Here's a good one.
When you're first starting out.
On a platform like Upwork, for example.
Consider offering a slightly discounted rate.
For maybe your first 3 clients.
It's a good way to kind of build your portfolio quickly.
Snag some good reviews.
And gain traction in a new space.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's like the online equivalent of offering a launch discount.
Exactly.
To attract your first few customers.
Precisely.
Now, let's say you've got the freelancing thing down.
But you're craving something
a bit more scalable.
That's where creating your own online courses can come in.
Ooh, yes.
Turning your knowledge into a product.
What's fascinating to me about that is how it plays on this whole freelancing idea. It's like, you're already good at something.
People are paying you for it.
Why not teach other people how to do it too?
You've hit the nail on the head.
And the best part is,
you're not limited by geography.
You could be teaching photography tips from a mountaintop in Nepal.
And have students from all around the world.
Talk about location independence.
Right.
But isn't it crazy competitive?
I mean, how do you even get people to find your course?
Amongst all the noise.
That's where choosing the right platform comes in.
So think
people.
Udemy. These are like digital shop fronts for your course.
They help with marketing.
Hosting your content.
Even processing payments.
It's like having a whole tech team on your side.
Okay, that makes it seem a lot less daunting.
So you don't need to be a tech whiz to like build a course website from scratch.
No.
These platforms make it much more accessible.
But you still need to create amazing content.
Think about what unique knowledge you have.
Who needs it?
And how you can deliver it in an engaging way.
It's about finding your niche.
Yes.
But what does that even mean in the context of online courses?
So it's about identifying
the specific area of expertise
where your passions and skills
intersect
with a hungry audience.
So instead of like intro to photography course, smartphone photography for travel bloggers.
You see how much more targeted that is?
Way more specific.
Okay.
So we've got freelancing for those who love the one-on-one client work.
Online courses for those who want to reach a wider audience.
But what about selling actual physical things online to the world of e-commerce?
Where you can go from selling handmade jewelry from your kitchen table
to building a global brand.
All from your laptop.
Okay, I'm hooked.
Give me the e-commerce lowdown.
And that's the beauty of it.
It's got something for everyone.
From creatives selling handmade goods on Etsy
to tech wizards launching software as a service.
It's a vast landscape.
So vast that almost feels overwhelming.
Let's say I've got a killer product idea.
Something totally unique.
Solves a problem no one else is tackling.
Where do I even begin?
Turning that into an actual online business.
That's where choosing the right e-commerce platform comes in.
You've got options like Shopify.
Think of it as the all-in-one toolkit for building your online store.
Need customizable templates.
Secure payment processing.
Even help with marketing.
Shopify's got you covered.
Sounds pretty user-friendly.
What about for folks who maybe already have a website?
Maybe they're bloggers who want to sell merchandise related to their content.
Is Shopify still the way to go?
Not necessarily.
For those folks, WooCommerce might be a better fit.
It integrates seamlessly with WordPress.
And that's the platform that powers a huge chunk of websites out there.
So if you're already comfy in the WordPress world,
WooCommerce lets you add e-commerce functionality without starting from scratch.
seamless integration.
Music to any entrepreneur's ears, I bet.
Right.
Okay, so we've got Shopify for those who want the all-in-one solution.
WooCommerce for the WordPress enthusiasts.
Any other e-commerce heavy hitters we should have on our radar?
Absolutely.
You can't forget about Etsy.
It's the online marketplace for all things handmade.
And unique.
So if your product fits that vibe, handcrafted jewelry,
One-of-a-kind clothing.
vintage home decor,
Etsy is where you can tap into an already engaged audience of shoppers
who are specifically looking for those goods.
It's like Etsy's done the work of building the brand.
The community.
Oh.
You just got to show up with your awesome creations.
Well, exactly.
Okay, this is starting to feel less overwhelming.
And more like...
A choose-your-own-adventure for entrepreneurs.
And speaking of choosing your adventure...
Let's talk about a way you can make money online.
By promoting other people's products.
Affiliate marketing.
Yes.
Affiliate marketing.
It feels like one of those terms everyone throws around.
But few truly understand.
Yeah.
Demystify it for us.
Imagine this.
You've got a blog about sustainable living.
You find a company that makes eco-friendly cleaning products that you genuinely love.
With affiliate marketing.
You can partner with that company
to promote their products to your audience.
You get a unique link.
And every time someone clicks your link
and makes a purchase,
you earn a commission.
So it's like recommending something to a friend.
But on a larger scale.
And with the potential to earn some cash.
Exactly.
It's about leveraging your platform.
Whether it's a blog, a love site, to connect your audience with products or services.
To believe in.
But here's the catch. Authenticity is key.
I bet.
People can sniff out a sales pitch a mile away.
Totally.
It's got to be genuine. Like you actually use and recommend these products.
Not just trying to make a quick buck.
You got it.
The most successful affiliate marketers build trust with their audience.
By providing valuable content,
honest review,
and genuine recommendations.
It's a long game.
Focus on building relationships.
Not just pushing products.
Makes sense.
So you're not just slapping random links all over the place, hoping someone clicks.
It's strategic.
It's about alignment with your content.
And your audience.
Exactly.
Now let's shift gears a bit.
And talk about something.
That's less about actively earning income.
And more about putting your money to work for you.
Investing.
Investing.
It can feel like a whole other world.
With its own language.
And rules.
Right.
But isn't that the ultimate goal?
To have your money making more money.
Even while you sleep.
It's definitely a powerful tool.
For building long-term wealth.
And financial freedom.
And while it's not as immediate as landing a freelance gig
or launching an e-commerce store,
it's an essential
of a well-rounded approach to online income.
Okay, so break it down for us.
What are the basics someone who's totally new to this needs to know?
Let's start with the stock market.
At its core,
it's simple.
You're buying a small ownership stake in a company.
Represented by shares of stock.
The hope is that the company performs well.
The value of its stock goes up.
And you can sell your shares for a profit.
Of course.
There's risk involved, too.
If the company doesn't do well,
the value of your stock could go down.
So it's about research.
Understanding the companies you're investing in.
And being comfortable with a certain level of risk.
Exactly.
And now you can buy individual stocks.
Which can be exciting.
But requires a lot of research.
Or you can invest in mutual funds.
Or exchange-traded funds, which are like baskets of stocks.
That track a particular market sector or index.
They offer instant diversification.
Diversification.
There's that word again.
I feel like it's one of those investing buzzwords everyone throws around.
What does it actually mean?
And why should we care?
Great question.
Diversification is like the old adage.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Instead of investing all your money in one company,
you spread it across different industries.
Asset classes.
Even geographic regions.
That way, if one investment takes a hit,
your entire portfolio isn't wiped out.
It's about managing risk.
And building a more resilient investment strategy.
Okay, that makes total sense.
Don't put all your hopes on one company's success.
Right.
Spread the love.
Spread the risk.
Exactly.
Now, speaking of spreading the love more accurately.
Or spreading your investment portfolio.
We can't forget about the world of alternative investments.
And one that's gotten a lot of buzz in recent years.
Cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency.
That's Ethereum.
Dogecoin.
It's like a whole new financial language I'm trying to learn.
Right.
But is it really a viable investment strategy?
Or more of a gamble for the risk takers out there?
It's definitely both.
Cryptocurrency is essentially digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security.
Bitcoin is the most well-known example.
But there are thousands of cryptocurrencies out there,
It can be incredibly volatile,
meaning the prices can swing wildly up and down.
making it a high-risk,
High-reward type of investment.
but it's also captured the imagination of many.
As a potential alternative to traditional financial systems.
So not for the faint of heart.
But potentially a game changer.
For those willing to dive in and ride the waves.
Exactly.
Platforms like Robinhood,
E-Trade,
Coinbase
have made it easier than ever to invest.
in both traditional stocks and cryptocurrencies. As with any investment,
It's crucial to do your research.
understand the risks involved
And potentially even talk to a financial advisor.
before diving in headfirst.
Right. Not financial advice from us.
Just opening up the possibilities.
Okay. We've talked about freelancing,
Creating online courses,
building an e-commerce empire.
and even dipping our toes into the world of investing.
But what about the dreams so many have?
Ditching the traditional 9-to-5.
And finding fulfilling work.
That can be done from anywhere.
You're talking about the remote work revolution.
And it's not just a dream anymore.
It's a reality for millions of people around the world.
I'm all ears.
What types of remote work opportunities are out there?
And how do you actually find those hidden gems?
Gone are the days of being chained to a cubicle, right? It's like the world is your office now.
Yeah.
But how do you actually find these remote work opportunities? Is it all about scrolling endlessly on job boards, hoping for that elusive work from anywhere tag?
There's a smarter way. Specialized platforms like Remote.co flex jobs, and WeWork remotely curate listings specifically for remote job seekers. So they've done a lot of the initial vetting for you. You can be more confident that the opportunities are legit.
So no more wading through a sea of job postings that turn out to be location dependent after all. Sign me up. Exactly. These platforms make it much easier to find remote positions that match your skills and interests. Remember though, remote work is still work. It requires the same level of professionalism, dedication, and skill as any traditional job.
Right. It's not just about working from a beach hammock all day, though that's a nice perk if you can swing it. It's about finding fulfilling work that fits your lifestyle and allows you to thrive on your terms.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And speaking of thriving on your own terms, we've touched on the power of the internet for building businesses and finding remote work. But what about those who dream of turning their passions into an online career, building a community, and potentially even influencing the world through their content?
Okay, now we're talking about the real digital stars, the YouTubers, the Instagram influencers, the TikTok creators who seem to have cracked the code of turning likes and follows into actual income streams. It's fascinating, but feels almost mysterious. Like, how do they actually do that?
Right.
It's definitely not as simple as posting a cute cat video and watching the money roll in, though those viral moments do happen. Building a sustainable income as a content creator takes strategy, consistency, and a deep understanding of how to engage an audience.
So it's about more than just creating great content. It's about building a brand, finding your niche, and connecting with your audience in a meaningful way.
Exactly. It's about creating content that resonates, sparking conversations, and building a community around your unique voice and perspective. And once you've got that loyal following, there are various ways to monetize your influence.
Okay, spill the tea. What are some common ways content creators turn those likes and follows into actual dollars?
Brand partnerships are huge. Imagine you've built a large following on Instagram around your passion for sustainable fashion. A brand that aligns with your values, say an eco-conscious clothing company, might partner with you to promote their products to your audience. You create sponsored posts or even entire campaigns showcasing the brand in a way that feels authentic to your style.
So it's about finding those win-win collaborations where you're genuinely excited about the brands you're partnering with and your audience benefits from discovering new products or services they'll love.
Precisely. And beyond brand partnerships, many content creators monetize through advertising revenue. Think those ads you see popping up before YouTube videos or woven into your Instagram feed. The more views, likes, and engagement your content generates, the more attractive you become to advertisers.
It's like building your own mini media empire. But it's not just about the money, is it? Many content creators are incredibly passionate about the communities they're building and the impact they're having on the world.
Absolutely. We're seeing content creators raising awareness for important causes, challenging the status quo, and using their platforms to make a real difference in the world, all while earning a living doing what they love. It's truly inspiring.
So much of what we've talked about today boils down to this idea of leveraging your passions, skills, and knowledge to create a life of freedom and purpose. Whether it's through freelancing, launching a business, investing wisely, embracing remote work, or sharing your unique voice with the world as a content creator, it feels like the possibilities are truly limitless.
That's the beauty of the online world. It's a constantly evolving landscape with endless opportunities for those willing to dream big, work hard, and never stop learning. We've just scratched the surface today, giving you a glimpse into the many paths you can take.
It's been quite the adventure. But now it's up to you, dear listener, to take this knowledge and carve your own path. Remember, it's okay to start small, experiment, and even stumble along the way. Every successful online entrepreneur, freelancer, investor, and creator started right where you are, filled with ideas, maybe a little bit of fear, but ultimately a whole lot of potential.
And never forget the power of community. Connect with other passionate individuals, find mentors, join online forums, attend industry events, surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support you on your journey.
Because at the end of the day, the journey is always more rewarding when shared with others. So, what will you create? What impact will you make? The online world is your oyster. Go out there and make it your own.